Hey Ash, you made it. Morning. All right, let's give you some numbers. Our pivot this morning is going to be 69.25. We got resistance up above at 34, 46, 58, 64, and 70. Support down at 16.04, 68.92, 86, and 80. Our pivot's going to be 69.25. Support at 16.04, 92, 86, and 80. Resistance at 34, 46, 58, 64, and 70. Now, we are in nosebleed area up here. We've never been here before. So keep this. Okay. Let me get these numbers written down and posted for you. Let me get these numbers written down and posted for you. We're coming down. Let's see. First one's going to be down here at 16, but we've got a little support at 22. I missed it. I'm too busy typing, I guess. And 70.
Tomorrow I'll do that for you.
God, it's no big deal.
No, I don't want you to miss anything. I mean, if you just, I can repost them. We got.
It's
we'll work
just
on that later.
It's another trade.
No worries.
Let's see. They're kind of like streetcars. There'll be another one along in a minute. All right. It's another trade. Let's see. They're kind of like streetcars. There'll be another one along in a minute. All right. If I did it right, they should be in the chat. All right. Yep. We're good to go. And let's see. We did make it back up to the 27, so. All right, now we get to see what we're going to do. Keep in mind the Fed starts their meeting today. They're going to release the numbers tomorrow at 1. We've got a little news out at 9. I'm going to be throwing in some intermediate levels as we go along this morning. These are the main ones that I've seen. Yesterday we had 28 and 17, or 27 and 17 yesterday. I actually had the 28 yesterday, but I had put in 27, so we would fade it a little early. Our little mini Dow's up 300 points this morning. Our NASDAQ's up 97, 98, 100. I can see us rotating all the way back down into 12 area. 1150. Okay, we're coming down. Our blue band's coming in here at about 1850. Coming down into this 16 area. Well, if you took the blue band, it'd allow you to scratch some or take a little bit of profit. I did not get a fill on my 17. I got down to 17 and a quarter. Since we got so close, I will pull that order. Coming into the 16 area. Got down to 1650. And for those that got some of it, it did okay. We're still in the same bar. We've changed bars now. We've gotten pretty close. You might want to use the other side of it. We got down to 16. We'd look to see 20, 2050, somewhere in there would be ideal. But if you bought the 16, take profits at 18, 19. Somewhere in there would be ideal. Next level down below is going to be at the 04 zone. We should see some. Where am I looking at? 69. We've got a little bit sitting out there at about a 10. At 16, gave a little bit, but not much. If you take the other side of the 16, I think you're going to get paid off here. But if not, just keep your stop in. Yeah, for those that came in late, I will post the numbers in the chat.
Hey, Joe, welcome. Let us know that you are a real person. Make sure you connect with us in chat or in voice.
16. I think you're going to get paid off here. At about 10.
Hey, Joe, we're working the market and the levels that Don posted. Reposted them in the chat. Let us know that you see them.
I would look to see this 28 again, but right now they're just slowly selling it off. At 14. I like the 14. But I also came, if you took the 14, you're going to have to take the 10s also. Somewhere either today or tomorrow, they're going to have to sell this thing off. I like the 14. But I also, if you took the 14, you're going to have to take the 10s also. Okay, we're coming down to that 1150 zone. We're coming into our 10 area where we got some support. This is an intermediate level. Our next level down is going to be at 04. But if you bought this 10, you're going to get paid off. That's the way we like levels to hit. Just take us, bail us out, go next level. That, by the way, that did work. It's the 10 bounced up into this 12 zone. Okay, next level below that's going to be sitting down here at 04. Move that down. Imagine that. We're back at 10 again. Yesterday we had 07. I probably should have used 02 instead of the 04. But the numbers are what they are. Settlement yesterday was 69.08. The numbers are always easier to see in hindsight. We've got a little news coming out at 9. Nothing earth shaking, but just be aware at 9 o'clock there's news coming out. We'll watch the ladder ticket, see if it thins down on us. Right now we're waiting. We ought to go back to 12. I wish it would give me a little push to the downside to give me a place to get in. Other than that, you're just going to buy the 8s or the 7s and put a 12 target on it. And you're going to be wrong at about 6. This first 30 minutes has been nothing but on the downside. like I said, if you buy the sevens or eights, your stop's going to have to be at 6. That's a really tight stop. But you're looking at risking 2 to make 4. And it's not giving us anything. It's shopping right here around this 8, 9, 10 area. So, if you're uncomfortable with the trade, take a little bit off of it, scratch it. I mean, this is a trade it needs to work pretty quick. Or if it doesn't, you just get out, because if we break this, you'll probably get another 15 seconds. If we break 8 again, I think we're going to go down. I have to wait to see what this bar is going to bring. But the trade is basically buy the 8s, target of 12, stop at 6. Is it going to work? I have no idea. I see it, but I don't, should it work? Probability says it should. Target would be 12. We got to 1150. Oh, there we go. Well, if you held on to that one, you did really well. Well, I hope somebody got some of that one. We're going to have news out in 5 minutes. That 8 to 12 was just a price action play that was going on. We ran all the way up to that blue band and just stopped in its tracks there. We are twiddling our thumbs at the moment. I don't see anything else that I like. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. Yeah, I can post the numbers again. That's no problem for those that came in late. You'll look in the chat. We should see the numbers. I think if we get back above that 18, we'll see. We'll make a run at that 20, that high up there, that 27, 28. or at least make a run back at our pivot. Okay, we are coming up on 9 o'clock. News is out. The ladder ticket is thinned out. It's 9 o'clock. We're trading down here around 12. Let's open this up a little bit. Here we go.
Hey, Joe D, if you have any questions, you can ask a question on the mic if you would like. Or we could talk privately. Just let me know what works for you.
That intermediate level sitting there at about 10. We're working that zone right now. I can see us probably dropping back down into where we got to come back into about the 9 area. You can put that number down. I don't know if we're going to make it that far. If you were short, take the 9.25 to the downside. I mean, our target area. I see that we ought to get back up to around 13. So it's getting pretty choppy with the signals. There's some high, some low, and then we're sitting in the middle. I don't know which one it's going to go to first. Well, now we know which one is going to first. We're back at the 14. That's where we opened this session up yesterday afternoon. The news thinned down, but it didn't have any great effect one way or the other, it looks like. Keep in mind this morning, the feds go into meeting. This thing may just jump right in here and just turn sideways the rest of the day. I don't know. I still had targets on the downside. If we turn down, I still have that 04 down there, which is a high probability type trade down to the downside. And I also have that 28 up above, which is a medium probability. And if we break all of this, then I have 77 down below as target areas from yesterday. So now we're in a let's wait and see what we're going to do area. We went to the top zone, and I said we should come back into that 9 area. So if you had a place to get short up there and a reason to get short, you're doing okay. Just control your stops. I mean, that's all you can do. If I shorted one up there, I would just take a point or two and get out. And if it ran down to 9, then hey, great. If it didn't, hey, take some profits. Don't sit around and wait. But sometimes, I mean, if you want those bigger profits, you have to wait. We got down to what, 10.50. No matter what I think it's going to do, it's only good if it does it. And when it doesn't do what we think it's going to do, we have to have an out. I had a reason to short the 14. I had a target area to the downside. It worked. It didn't go all the way, but we captured some of the move. once we were sitting in the middle and we went up to that 13, 14 area, I said, okay, we should rotate back into the 9 area. So the 14 was a good spot. Then we got down to 10. So and as long as we stay above 12, I got to be more positive than I am negative. Let's see, where do I think we are going? Yesterday I had put these lines on there. And it took it till late yesterday afternoon, but we did get to the end of them. So my 77 down here is not out of the realm if we start down on this thing. Matter of fact, it becomes a high probability. But with everything as high as it is, the Dow's gonna have to start coming down. I mean, it was up at 3 something. Now we're down to 220 something. The NASDAQ's still at 100. I mean, the S&P index, the OEX index, they're all up. So like I say, with the Fed going into meetings, even though they know what it is, they're just going to pull the plug on it, I believe. Guys, if anybody's got any questions, feel free to ask. As this thing unfolds, it just becomes, how would you say it? We start out with some basic numbers, and then it unfolds. It gives us price action numbers or levels, and it just keeps getting, as we move into the morning, especially by about 9:30, we see areas that we should get back to, and so then we kind of just play it from zone to zone at that point, or at least I do. And it usually rotates these numbers. may take a while, but usually once you start seeing them and you know where they're at and you start writing them down, I said, okay, if we turn and I get a good signal, I'll take it. Okay, I'm going to try and take some profits at least at half the distance, but try and hold that last one if you can. This all says that this is not a buy and hold instrument. Their job is to shake you out of the market. As long as they shake you out of the market when you're green, it's okay. I will use the two charts that you see. The one on the left is a 1 minute chart. The one on the right is a 5 minute chart. Now, I have hourly charts up. I've got daily charts up. I've got a bunch of different charts all up, but these two I'm focusing on. And when I look at a price action play, a lot of times I'm looking on a 1 minute chart. And a lot of the reason for that is that it doesn't take but about 5 to 15 minutes to see if a 1 minute chart is going to play out. Where on a 5 minute chart, that move could take, half hour to 2 hours. And then on an hourly chart, it could take a day or two. And so sometimes if you're looking at a 1 minute chart, you're not looking for 10-point runs. You're just looking for a piece of the action. Myself personally, I've never been around like I've been on the floor, don't get me wrong, but just as a visitor. But I've never traded for an institution or something like that to see how they take profits. Do they just start taking a little bit on the way down and take some more and take some more, then try and hold the last, or they've got a dead stick in there and they're going to hold on to it till they get their profits, or they know something that we don't, or their pockets are deeper, one of the two. They just pull the plug at this 14 area. 14 was where we opened up at today, yesterday afternoon at 5. And we had a settlement yesterday. I made a close of yesterday at 69.08 a quarter. And some of these moves, you just have to say, hey, scratch the trade, take a point, get out. Even though it's there, it's not doing what it should be doing in a timely manner. So Me personally, if I get to watching this thing too close, I see way too many trades. Somebody asked me one day, says, well, where do you get 20 trades at? There's 20 trades, usually within the first hour for sure. You just have to be willing to take them. And then there's some days you're going to hit you're not going to be able to pick a wrong one. And other days you couldn't find a right one if you had a bucket full of right ones. That's just the way it is. And you have to recognize that for yourself. On those days, look, what I'm doing is not working. Let's just quit throwing good money after bad and wait till tomorrow. I mean, our new high this morning was what? 27.75, something like that, right at 28. 27.50. And we don't have any numbers for this up here. I mean, what we have, I've got numbers for here to 10,000 if I need them, but there's not much to the backside to look at to find some better support and resistance numbers, except for what happened last night. Because anything above 18 last night, we're in nosebleed territory again. We started off at 25. Oh, it looks like they just pulled the plug. I see this high up here, 28. I see this 04. That 04 is a good level. You might want to write it down. And let's see, back past 04, what do we have? I also like this 90, somewhere about right in here. And I also see that we should get back up to this, what is that, 1875 area. We'll know more in about another 10 minutes. I like to see where we're going to settle out at 9:30.
For those that are joining us in our socials, join us live in Zoom. Register at daytradingmarkets.org. Come in as our guest. You go to email to come in for a week. Join us as a guest. Kick the tires. Ask questions. Need trading capital? Let us know. Or trading platform? Let us know when you pop in. Hey, Joe, I just sent you a write-up in chat. Take a read.
until 1 o'clock, I will probably use this blue line here sitting at 12. This is going to be kind of like my guiding line for long or short. Anything below that, I'm subject to be short, or my bias will change from long to short below that or above it. If that makes any sense. But here in about another 6 minutes, 5.5, something like that, I'll have a better idea on what it should do. Or let's put it this way, I'll have a new card dealt that may provide more answers than it does anything else or questions. This is going to be our initial balance coming up, our first hour. And we made it back up into that 16 zone. Which should take us to 13. All right, that did what it's supposed to, coming down to 12. Actually, let's see what we're going to do here. If we break this, we should see 37 and 47, or at least 37. If we break this, trying to see where we might go. Down to 97. So 97 on the downside, 37 and 47 to the upside, and probably 85 to the downside if it doubles. It depends on how much momentum it has coming out of it. But right now, we're chewing ground. Our blue band's coming in there probably at about 17 and a quarter. We are at 930. We're trading right around this 16 area. If you want to try and short one up in here, you could do that with an 18 stop. If you gotten in at 16, 17. I did not get a fill. I'd like to see 12 on the downside, at least. That nine's still in play. And also that 10 area. But, if you're short at 16, take you some profits. I'm not gonna risk 4 points trying to make 2 more out of a trade. As it stands right now, I'm still looking to see that 9 and that 04. This 7, this 9 and 04 to the downside. Upside, I'm depending on which way we go, looking to see this 1875 and this 28. they have pulled the plug. It's 9:30. I had a reason to take that 16, 17 area. Yeah, if you notice that we came back up or that blue band up there around 18. But you also have to be aware of the fact that, look,
Hey, Joe,
that,
did you get the write-up that we
that
sent you
green
in
bar
chat?
sitting right up here at 19. Let's see where we at here. Okay, we got up to that point. Okay, now if we break this, we stay above our blue band. I'm looking to retest that area up there. And if we get above that, I would have to say that we should see 37 at a minimum. So out of all this him hawing back and forth, it's gone up. We've double topped there. And the question is, are we going to break this and go on up? Or are we going to stop right there, stay below the blue band, and come on back down into these ranges? Don't know. We had 16 as an area this morning. We had 17 yesterday. 40. Well, I've got numbers up to 7,000.
Hey, Joe, you still with us? For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live now. Just put daytradingmarkets.org in your browser. Come on over. Join us live in Zoom. Just follow the instructions. And Joe, give us a quick high sign that you're still connected. If not, I'll disconnect you.
We're back down to our 14 level. Yeah. Should come to 13. Let's see the bottom of that, which was at 13. Okay, we saw the 13. Man, they have pulled the plug on this critter. I have no idea they just take a trade. You're just going to have to put your stops pretty tight and take a little bit and get out.
Hey, Joe, still waiting on you. I can reset you if you're not connected properly. And again, those that are coming through our socials, thanks for coming right into our Zoom. It'll drop you right in. You'll get an email to come in on a daily basis. We start here at 9 a.m. and we go to 11. We're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're looking to pick up 2 points plus in each trade. We start new traders out on the right foot, and we help existing traders develop consistent profitability.
All right, there's our 12. Now we're going to see if we can break that 12. And our true range of our bars right now is not very much. Well, something's up. Coming back up to our blue band now. It's sitting there at 17. We've already been back to it twice this morning, so I would be leery if it's not that you can't take it, doesn't mean it's not going to work. But, the more times we get back to it, usually the least amount it's going to work. The probabilities go down after that. After about 1 or 2 times, it's kind of like, okay, let's not mess with this anymore. But I've seen it hit that blue band, I don't know how many times, and bounce off of it. It's like clockwork. If I didn't have that 28 above, I'd probably take it. But like I said, we've been back to it twice. If we were to put this in perspective and looked at it on a 30-minute chart, after them first 4 or 5 minute bars, we're just in between all of this stuff. We either have to get above or below something. I mean, they have pulled the plug on this critter. Believe it or not, it's kind of doing what I thought it should do this morning.
I remember that, Don,
What's that?
that you were charting a course this morning early.
Yeah, yeah, but it's just not doing it. It's just it probably will, but it's going to be just kind of like with the Feds going into their meeting, they're just pulling the plug on it. We get above something, we'd have a better deal, but they're not even letting it get above or below anything. That one little push below 12 kind of like said, huh, okay, something's fixing to happen. But we're also coming up on 10 o'clock. So those guys on the other side of the pond, they're going to have to make up their mind what they want to do.
That's right.
I mean, yesterday it gave a great head and shoulders pattern. Went down and bounced off the shoulders and off it went. Is all of this stuff because of what Trump's been doing?
Yeah. I also think that there's, all the naysayers or doom and gloom people have been proved wrong. And the Fed, is going to go through a series of rate cuts. And he just put a guy, I can't remember his name, on the Fed that is determined to lower rates a lot faster, than the group that's there. So the concept of bringing like $20 trillion worth of investment into the States, the concept of AI creating an amazing amount of, additional productivity, and, the concept of rate cuts, and then also this concept of crypto helping out with controlling the deficit bodes very well for everything. So, there's a lot of people that don't want to miss out. So the markets are doing really well. And there's a lot of money on the sidelines. So there's a lot that's going on. You can't really predict anything. We watch this, every day. But there seems to be a lot going on both domestically and internationally. That's been good for the markets.
I'm not real pleased with the picture it's painting. Usually days like today, we start seeing, okay, for instance, we should get back to 9. We should get up to 18. We should see 28. We should see that 7 area. I'm going, okay. And it starts throwing these, we call them chop zones. But they will, let me knock on wood, take that with a grain of salt. Most of the time, they will come to fruition. Now, how they're going to go about getting there, is it going to be today? Is it going to be this morning, next 10 minutes, 1 hour? Who knows? I mean, they could open this thing up, go down, hit all of these things, go all the way back up and hit it and start climbing again. But I feel like right now something is up, and I can't tell you what. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. We'll get to find out when we get back to 11, I guess, or 12. And some days it's just unless you're in the exact spot, there's not much of a trade there. I mean, there's a point and a quarter, maybe a point and a half, but not 2 or 3 points. And every one you take has risk associated with it. For me, the risk is worth it because I believe in the numbers. It did that yesterday. I kept saying, okay, we should come down to here, come down to there. It went down, went up, it come back down a little bit, it hesitated, then back up it went, it come down a little bit, then back up it went. Just about the same picture that we see today. Then it took off. So this is what we do know. Above these double tops in here, our next target area would be there. Above that, then my next target would be 37. Below this 12, I would look to see this down in here, this 7 area. We get below that, then I would look to see down here about the, what did I say, 94, somewhere in there. Let's see. And 96 and an 86. And above that, I should see 37 and 48. We opened at 14. We've been to 19 and a quarter in 06. So, and let's see, we had an area at 16. So I'd have to say, yeah. Anytime I see the numbers working out, that this tells me, okay, I'm on the right track. Let's see. We had to pull this thing back into yesterday. We had 97 was right through there. We had the 07, which was right there. We had the 17, which was almost the high of the day, or high of last night when it opened back up. And we had 35. Well, 35, we're not there. We got up to 28. We had 27 yesterday, 27. And our high today was what, 2750. So, yeah. Today we modified the numbers a little bit. We opened it, pivot was at 25. We had a level down here at 16. We hadn't got to 04. We had an intermediate level sitting there at 10 and 22. So, yeah, It's telling me, look, okay, yeah, we're having to make adjustments every day, but we're in the ballpark. Yeah, sometimes the ballpark is wider than others. Yeah, our overnight range last night was pretty tight. Okay, guys, we are a little after 10 now. We're coming to the end of our morning session. Let's see if these guys here were going to do something spectacular. I'm looking here. Like this 16. If it is, I don't see it. Still I have above this. We get back above 20. I'm looking up here. We get below down into here. I'm looking for down into there. So right now, that right there encompasses the first 30 minutes of our market this morning. And as you can see, it's just hovering around it. I wonder. Try something. Let's see. I will post the numbers one more time. For those who came in late, you'll look in the chat, you'll see the numbers. Other than that, we're coming to the end of our morning session. Right now, we are twiddling our thumbs. We're going to wait and see. And we will go from there. Other than that, I'm going to be in the background. If anybody needs anything, please feel free to ask. I'll keep the charts up for a little while longer than. Other than that, we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Thanks, Don. Great morning. Thank you very much. For those that are joining us through our socials, register now. Right in daytradingmarkets.org so you can come back tomorrow. Hey, Johnny Trades, let me know if you want to stick around or not. For those that are joining us through our socials, take a moment now and register live. You get an email to come in tomorrow. Yeah, we got a number of people coming over. Appreciate you registering. When you register for Zoom, you come right in. You get an email on a daily basis to join us live. Come in as our guest. If you have questions about trading, we can set up a private time within Zoom. Hey, Johnny Trades, let me know if you want to stick around or not. Nice trading morning we had here. Hey, Joe D, please respond. When you pop in, let us know if you need trading charts or your own trading account. and set it to simulation only. Yeah, if you need trading capital, also ask when you pop in. For your trading account. You start out in simulation mode again with real-time data and charts. All right, we're going to be coming out and coming back again tomorrow. So if you're in our socials and you like what we're doing here, if you'd like to learn how to trade better or learn how to trade from the beginning, join us live, daytradingmarkets.org. It's not .com, daytradingmarkets with an S.org, and join us live on a daily basis as our guest. Come on in. You get posted the levels. You'll work with your trade along coach. Everything we do is for educational purposes only. Nothing to be taken as direct trading or investment advice. If you like what we're doing here, tell your friends. While you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us. Find our home base. Do us a solid. Appreciate it.